This is MSJ Chem. In this video, I'll be looking at condensation polymers. We'll start by looking at condensation reactions. A condensation reaction is a chemical reaction in which two molecules react to form a larger molecule with the loss of a small molecule, which is usually water, forming a covalent bond. So here we have two molecules, which we'll call monomers. So we have monomer A and monomer B. The OH group on monomer A reacts with the hydrogen atom on monomer B to produce a molecule of water and form a covalent bond between the two molecules. This is what's known as a condensation reaction. Condensation polymers are polymers formed by condensation reactions. As we saw previously, in a condensation reaction, molecules combine, resulting in the loss of a small molecule. The small molecule can be either H2O, NH3, or HCl. A condensation polymer requires two functional groups on each molecule or monomer. So here we have two examples of molecules that have two functional groups. On the left we have 1,4-diaminobenzene, which has two amine groups. On the right we have benzene 1,4-dicarboxylic acid, which has two carboxyl groups. These molecules are able to react together to form a condensation polymer. Next we look at polyamides. Polyamides are condensation polymers formed between a dicarboxylic acid and a diamine. So here on the left we have an example of a dicarboxylic acid. On the right we have an example of a diamine. In the reaction, an OH group on the dicarboxylic acid reacts with a hydrogen atom in one of the amine groups on the diamine. This forms a molecule of water and a covalent bond between the carbon and the nitrogen atoms. The bond formed is known as an amide link. Next we look at polyesters. Polyesters are condensation polymers formed between a dicarboxylic acid and a diol. So on the left we have an example of a dicarboxylic acid, and on the right we have an example of a diol. The OH group on the dicarboxylic acid reacts with a hydrogen atom on the diol to form a molecule of water and a covalent bond between the carbon and the oxygen atoms. The bond formed is known as an ester link. Finally, we'll have a look at the difference between a condensation polymer and an addition polymer. Addition polymers are formed by addition reactions in which monomers bond without the loss of any atoms. So here we have the reaction between two monomers to form an addition polymer. Note the presence of the double bonds in the monomers. In this example, the monomers are chloroethene and the polymer is PVC or polyvinyl chloride. Addition polymers have an atom economy of 100% as no atoms are wasted.